And welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Experience the Burleson Difference. I'm your host, as always, David Wood. And joining me today, the GM here at Burleson, Texas, it'd be Carl Nunn. What's going on, Carl?
Man, I tell you what, I get jazzed this time of year. It's
Yep.
super hot outside. I got a haircut. I can't stand it when I go out there in more than 30 seconds or so and start sweating, and you got to come and dry all off. And having that short haircut helps keep cool.
It's just dripping outside. And we are dripping with all kinds of savings. We're going to get into all of that. Of course, this show is focused on Clayton manufactured, built, energy smart, zero homes, and the manufactured home business as a whole. Hopefully what we do is we give people a better understanding about how there is a Burleson difference, and about how the sales process or the process of owning a new home goes in the manufactured home industry. Been a while. This is episode number 22. We had to take a couple of weeks off. 22.
23.
Oh, that's right. 22. It is 22.
Without me. See, I missed one.
That's right. Well, no, it's 22. It is 22.
You say it's 22? It's
22. It's 22.
And 22. There you go.
Yeah. So here we are. We've got all kinds of stuff going on today. Of course, it is the summer showcase of homes continuing on here in Burleson, Texas. And man, we've had a really good summer, Carl.
I'll tell you what, we get so busy this time of year, and it's if you look at our website, you're going to see us do little ads, home after home after home after home, and sometimes we forget that all that stuff is minutia. You look at 50 different ads, and they're all the same. And hey, look at my house, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Look at my house, 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Look at this house. This podcast is here to break that monotony.
Yep.
It's here to give you guys some really good information, give you guys a chance to get some feedback too, because if you send us questions, we'll answer them either live, or we can answer them afterwards and give you that information, or even answer them maybe on the next podcast. But you got to watch the podcast. You got to let us know at the end of the podcast, or when you come in, that you saw the podcast, because we have a special gift for you. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that special gift is unless you come in and say, hey, we saw you on the podcast. What do we get? We've said it before.
Well, and it could,
tell you right now,
it could be different.
Well,
it could be different. It could be different per who you are. So
tell us that you saw us on the podcast, guys. We're excited about doing the podcast. We want to keep it up. We want to give you guys great information, let you know what's going on here today. We did a little pop quiz earlier today and asked what programs do we have going. And oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
We have tons and tons of them. And David will speak to those here in a minute, but we would let you know that it's an exciting time of the year. I know school's getting ready to come back into session. Everybody's getting excited about that. But don't forget about us here at Clayton Homes and Burleson, because we're here for you. We're here to work hard for you guys. We're still catching up from all that rain we had earlier in the year. We got tons of houses coming in, tons of houses going out.
Yep.
New inventory coming in. Red tag sales around the corner. What's red tag sale? Red tag sales, we get all those houses that have been here decorated. We've been showing them. We start selling those with the furniture at a great price.
Yeah, and we have one.
That's around the corner. We have a red tag house already in the Let It Be.
Absolutely, Let It Be. It is a full tape and texture home, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, right at about almost 1,500 square feet. And though the furniture is really nice in it too. And you can go to our page, that's Clayton Homes of Burleson, and you can go to our Facebook page, and you can see we have put a post out there on it.
Yeah,
it's all over the place. And check
guys,
it out.
We see out there those posts, okay? Those posts, sometimes they give you a price. It's a misleader, guys.
Yeah.
It's a home-only price, no delivery, no setup, no skirting, no AC.
We tell you on our post exactly what's included.
That's right. If you see a post from us, we'll let you know how much it is. If you're looking at the website now, if you're looking at the website, not Facebook, not Instagram, or the chat things, all them other sources that we send stuff out to, we're going to have to advertise like everybody else does, and I hate to do it, but we want to be transparent. We're going to give you the best possible home-only price you can find on the market, so you can compare apples to apples. But when you come into the store, we're going to give you a price that's a package price with delivery, setup, skirting, AC, and steps. The only thing that's not going to be in that price are land improvements. We are a turnkey operation.
Right.
We do have contractors that we can send out to your property, walk that property, you find out where you want that house to be located, and let you know exactly what it's going to cost to get that house connected on your piece of property. I know that's important to you guys. And what I will tell you is anybody can tell, oh, yeah, we can do land home. We can do land home. Not always the truth. What you got to understand is there's 3 parts of land home. There's the house, there's the land, and there's the land improvements. And we can do all those. We are a turnkey operation. And you don't have to make a decision until the very, very end until you get all those numbers together. And we've also matched you up with a lender, or you bring a lender of your own. And that way you can make a decision based on real information, based on the numbers that you need to know, and then you can make that decision to finalize everything. Do not go shopping for land without a pre-approval.
That's right.
You're wasting your time.
Yeah, you go shopping without a pre-approval. Number one, you can put yourself out of range of where you need to be.
Right.
Also, you could always another thing that can happen is that maybe the lender is not willing to give you that amount of money for that. So
Right.
just be careful. The best thing to do is get that pre-approval, and you can get that today right here at Clayton Homes Burleson. And you mentioned it, Land Homes.
That's right. Land Home is big. Why is it big? Because we are offering what?
All of it. We're offering the Land It program right now, which is amazing. Now, that's 0 down when you use your land as down payment. Now, what that means is if you've already got land, or grandma, grandpa, mother, brother, sister, cousin, somebody that likes you, gives you a piece of property, or you own a piece of property, you can use that equity as your down payment, and you don't have to put a cash down payment in. And when we talk about equity, Carl, most people think down payment, cash out of pocket, and this is land. So you're not going to receive a discount on your sale price, but you get to use you get to use that equity in lieu of the down payment.
Well,
so
and
very important.
Misnomer. What we're trying to tell you is,
hang on a second.
if you own a piece of land, if you own that piece of land, and it is your piece of land, okay, understand this. What we can do is we can put that piece of land up as collateral. And what that means is you don't have to make a down payment. The land is yours, and we're going to tie that land and that home together and make it a piece of real estate. Okay, a lot of folks I don't want to put my land up as collateral, but you do, because if you do that, you're going to get the best rates. You can actually apply with FHA financing and get FHA rates. We're going to put that house on a permanent foundation. It's going to appraise like a piece of real estate. You're going to get better loan values, better appraisal values, and listen to the big one, okay? If you want to buy a home alone, you already own your land. You go, I don't want to put my land up as collateral. I just want to buy the house. Well, you're going to have improvements on that piece of property. Most banks are not going to allow you to finance that septic and that driveway and those other things, because they don't have the land as collateral.
Right.
When you attach the land and the home together and make it one piece of real estate on a deed, then that is considered real estate. Then you can finance all your land improvements. You can get your new septic if you need it. If you got to bring the power back, 150 feet to get there, and it's going to cost UCS fees of $6,000-8,000, and you don't have to pay them out of pocket, you can finance those things in. So what you need to do is, if you have a piece of land that you want to put a house on, and you've been wanting to do it for years, and you own it, and you own it outright, come talk to us.
Yep.
Let's find out how we can use that piece of land as collateral to get you into a new home, and wrap all that into one FHA loan with the best rates at the time. And the rates, with what happened over the last couple of weeks, they're saying the rates are going to come down.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the rates do come down. That'll energize everybody. But be careful. If the rates come down, let's look at the price.
It's going to go up.
The prices are going to go up, and the rates go down because the demand goes up. When the demand goes up, the prices go up. No better time to buy than now.
He's preaching the gospel, folks. Great opportunity also for first-time buyers, what we call fresh start buyers. That's people that might have had dips and dings on their credit and looking to get restarted, or people just looking to get started. So land equity, very, very big. And in this program, Carl mentioned well and septic costs can be included in the overall options cap. No minimum appraised value is required, and no minimum credit score. So, folks, man, why not run? Don't walk. Hey, listen. Also, when you talk about land, you go, well, David, I don't own land. I don't have land. Well, we can help you find land, but we also have some very great communities that we do work with, and we're beginning to shrink that down a little bit, Carl.
Yeah,
but the reason is because it's getting harder and harder to find nice property in and around the Metroplex, but we are the experts at it.
Yeah. And folks, a lot of you come in, especially around the school time right now. School's about to start. Carl, we don't have time. We want to move in now. We need something now. Guess what I got?
How long does it take to get into, if you ordered a house today, how long do you think it would be taking before we get that house here, Carl?
Folks, if you order a house today, it's going to take 90 days.
90 days.
Built to get here, and then we still have all the construction and everything to complete. So you're anywhere from 90 to 120 days away if you started today. But But with our spec program and our houses on property already,
they ready
in communities, they're ready to move in now, folks. You could probably be in a house if you get into the lender and you get all your paperwork over to the lender, we get the paperwork back quickly, you're probably 10 to 14 days out. And then you can be moving into a home in a community with a pool, with amenities, concrete gutters, paved streets, concrete driveways. I mean, Astoria Crossing is one of our places, and we have several different places you can go, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It looks like a site-built neighborhood with manufactured housing, which means it's affordable. And that's what people are looking for today is affordable housing. I heard the other day.
What'd you hear? What'd you hear?
I told my son, if y'all don't know, my son is a engineering student at UTA. At University of Texas at Arlington, for those that don't know all the NASA speak. But UTA is building the West Campus at the intersection of I-20 and I-30 in Parker County. Okay? And so, folks, that area is going to boom. It's already been booming.
Yeah.
And so they said that Fort Worth is the fastest growing city in
the United States
right now. The fastest growing city. So we have a lot of expansion going on, a lot of new places to put houses that you may not have seen before or even thought about before. And so if you don't come see us, then you're not going to find out about all this till maybe too late. So come see us. If you need a house today, come see us. If you need a house 6 months from now, come see us. The issue is you got to come.
You got to come see us. And listen, we keep saying Metroplex. We've talked about Parker County. We've talked about other stuff, but mind this: we can take care of you almost anywhere in the state of Texas. Carl, what's the furthest place we've been out?
Oh my gosh, I remember this top of my head: Plainview, Texas.
Plainview, Texas.
For you guys don't know where that's at.
Who sold a house in Plainview, Texas, sir?
David.
That
was you.
That was me.
You know, David had a ad on the internet, and this lady saw it, and she goes, "Hey, I want to buy from those guys." And I sure appreciate her.
Yeah.
Amy Ratliff, thank you if you're out there listening to us. See, it's on the internet. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. But guys, we have a wide net. Okay.
Wide net.
And so
Plainview is, you almost said it a while ago, it's in between Lubbock and Amarillo, folks. So if we're willing to go out there, we're willing to almost go anywhere.
And folks, I'm not bragging by any means. Okay. I've 28 years in the industry. I was in manufacturing for about 13. And if you know, when you're manufacturing, I sold to other dealers. And so I have a wide net of friends, thankfully, but there are friends. And so if it makes sense, if I can make it make sense, I don't mind delivering a house to another area. I think, my friend Brady Garza up there in Lubbock.
Yeah.
We delivered that house for Amy Ratliff. There was a small water leak. And, if I were to send my tech from Burleson all the way to Plainview, which wouldn't make sense.
No.
But I teamed up with the dealership in Lubbock, asked Brady, "Hey, can you send your service contractor out there 30 minutes to go fix this leak for me?" He said, "Sure, no problem." They went out and fixed the leak. It's taken care of. So they got the same service they would have gotten if they were right here.
Absolutely. And I want to stress that just a second without going too long on it. If you buy from like an independent or you're buying from some of these other box stores, they don't have the ability to cover the area that we can cover, because Clayton is the largest manufactured home dealer in the nation. And that means nationwide, we have dealers everywhere. So, sometimes you buy a home only, and you'll buy a home only, and maybe you transfer that even out of state. I've had people do it. You can still get service because we have local people in and around the area that you're probably going to be moving into. So, and you still don't lose that personal touch with us. You can still call us and say, "Hey, I got a problem here. Who do you got that can help me out?" And then we have those relationships, like Carl said, where we can go to and get you taken care of.
Folks, if you buy from a mom and pop dealer, not a Clayton store, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing necessarily. In some places, that's who services the area, and there may not be a Clayton store nearby.
You're not saving money.
Don't know where that might be, because Clayton's got a pretty wide net. But what I'm trying to let you know is that there's a Clayton store near you. I've got Brady Garza up in Lubbock. I got Terrence Parrish out in Abilene. I've got my friend Lenny over in DeSoto. I've got Sonny over in Maybank. Ross over in Sulphur Springs. I've got Taylor Bradshaw over in Texarkana, Don Lopez over in Tyler.
They're all over the place.
We're all over the place, and those are all friends of mine. And so we don't mind helping each other out where it makes sense to make these deals happen. So you're getting service from a local dealership. If you buy from a mom and pop independent dealership, they're going to turn it over to the factory. Well, what if the factory is 2 and 3 and 4 and 500 miles away? What kind of service do you think you're really going to get? You know, and that's really what I want to emphasize with you guys is it's the folks that you buy from that you're married to for at least 5 years with our extended warranty. So if you like us, that's a fantastic thing. You know, I want to marry somebody I like. I don't want to marry somebody I don't like. So even if you think you're getting a better deal somewhere else and you don't like who you're buying from, it's probably a good idea not to buy the house. So just letting you guys
absolutely
know, we're a family here. I mean, David and I are good friends outside of the business also as well. And David calls the ball games for local football teams, and I'll join him every once in a while. And I'm a karaoke DJ, do things like that. So we're real people, just like y'all out there.
Just like y'all.
And we want to take care of people. We love our locals, but we'll go anywhere, folks, as long as it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, guess what? I'm going to tell you, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense. We can't do that.
But I can flip you over to somebody that can help you. And so just come in. If you're looking for a home, even if it's not here local, 200 miles away, 300 miles away, come holler at us. If you tell me you're going to Colorado, I'm going to say, hey, don't know if I can help you in Colorado.
But we'll tell you who you can do.
Who you can call,
absolutely.
Sure. And we got some great dealers up there too. So that's nothing wrong with that.
I had this slide up real quick, folks. So we are in the opening doors sales event. Before we go to break, I want to touch on that. It did not kill our other events. We're still in the trade-in, trade-up program. Now, the trade-in, trade-up program, which we've talked about, and we won't go into great detail about it because we have on other podcasts. If you have questions about it, we can definitely answer those questions for you. But the big thing is that you can trade out of your existing home into one of our existing inventory pretty quickly. And this really speaks to the folks that are in our communities, because we have great relationships with a lot of these communities around our area. And if you have an older home,
but David, why do I want to trade in an older home?
Well, because you're not going to get the energy efficiency. You're not going to get the e-built features that we use in the home, where you can save 40 to 50% on your utility bills, which saves you on your budget. And folks, I don't know if y'all went to the grocery store lately, but everything costs more now. And if you can add a few more dollars to your pocket, why wouldn't you? And this house is going to last a lot longer.
But here's the thing. You save 40 to 50% of your energy bills, folks. And guess what? You're also comfortable in your home. You're turning up your thermostat to save money. But you're uncomfortable in your home. Here you can turn down your thermostat, still save money, and be comfortable in your home. And I will tell you, everything's going up in prices. You know what's not going up in prices? Clayton Homes. We're having price reductions right now because, folks, the interest rate's a little bit higher, so the demand's a little bit less. So we dropped our prices because material costs are coming down. I can't promise you how long that's going to continue. Just this week alone, some of these prices dropped $1,500, $2,000 on a home. But you got to come now and take advantage of those, because I can't promise you that they're going to be here 2 and 3 and 4 months from now, coming into the winter months, because the demand could go up. The interest rates go down. The demand will definitely go up. And then you're going to see higher prices creep up again. You've got an election year, folks. Who knows what's going to happen in the election either side. And so you don't know all the uncertainty that's going to happen at that juncture. So buying now will lock you into the best price. If the interest rates go down, that's okay. You can refi later. If the interest rates go up, then you bought at a lower interest rate.
Yes.
If the prices go up, you bought at a cheaper price today. So there's no real reason not to come in now if you need a home. Whether you need it 6 months from now, whether you need one right now, because we have those spec houses I have 17 spec houses. Most dealerships have 17 houses.
That's 17 homes that are ready for owners.
17 spec houses. And I can't drive that enough. We're the largest or the biggest dealership as far as spec houses in the Metroplex. We have them in Mineral Wells. Okay. We have them in Azle. I have them in Fort Worth. I have them in Joshua. I have them in, I'm thinking of all the places we have. Crowley. We got them all over. You just got to let us know where you want to be. And if I don't have one there, I'll get one there for you.
Absolutely.
We'll make that work for you.
We can find it. All right. We're going to go to break. And when we come back, we're going to close this up, but we've got a few more things we want to tell you on the other side of the break, so don't go anywhere. Remember, we still have that one existing we have that one red tag home that we've got sitting on our lot. It is the Let It Be, which is one of our great tempo products out of Athens. And it is an amazing house. So I'm going to play that inventory clearance ad and our regular ad, and we'll be back with more right here on the Experience the Burleson Difference.
We'll bring the open space so you can bring the inspiration. We'll provide the kitchen island so you can make the memories. We'll give you the spa so you can take a break. We'll build your perfect house so the love you bring can make it the perfect home. Save thousands on your perfect home during the inventory clearance event going on now.
Clayton Homes of Burleson is committed to helping you and your family find the manufactured home of your dreams. Come tour our fully furnished display models to see available features and floor plans. Have you dreamed of owning a home that you can customize to fit your style? Our friendly team members are experts in showing you our homes that fit your needs and your budget. We are proud to be able to offer new, energy, smart zero homes that can save you even more money in the high-quality Clayton-built home. Stop by our home center to start your home buying journey today. Conveniently located at 3275 South Burleson Boulevard, that is I-35 West at exit 30, or visit our website at ClaytonHomesBurleson.com. Clayton Homes of Burleson, proud Rattler supporter.
Proud Rattler supporter. I tell you what, I'm excited about that. It is football season, y'all. And as a matter of fact, I'm doing another podcast today, Carl. We're doing the sports scene, and we're going to be talking about, I'll just give a little preview here. We're going to be talking about the NFC East, our early predictions. Might upset some people. Also, we're going to talk about the Total Rattlers early district predictions. And we're also going to be talking about the Olympics, and we've got that big list where we do a lot of things there and everything. Just wanted to give it a good mention because I love football season.
Oh, yeah. We're excited, guys. We're about to kick off our fantasy football draft on the 29th here.
Yeah, I'm winning. You know, I'm winning that thing.
If I had pre-planned, I'd have brought my belt from last year that I'm defending this year.
Yeah.
Show everybody. I think it's cool. We'll bring it next podcast.
That you're losing this year.
I have to give it up this year, but you never know.
Yes.
And we do want to tell you about some other things too, guys. More than just all the programs that we have, there's things that happen here every day that don't happen elsewhere. We have lenders that will finance I-10 customers.
Yep.
Okay. We have lower credit score requirements on a lot of our lenders.
Absolutely.
Than some do. So, I mean,
I'm going to throw that lender board up, Carl, while you're talking about it. And I'll just put that up. Land it. You can use your land and put nothing down on a new home. So, folks, do remember the Land It program. But go ahead.
The Land It program, once again, guys, no required appraisal value on the land. That means it could be a postage stamp piece of land, and you can still get your septic and still get your water and everything else financed.
Yes.
Even on a small piece of land. It doesn't have to be something super, super valuable. It could be a smaller lot you might have somewhere. Maybe somewhere you bought years and years ago, a little lake lot or something you want to build on. That land is worth a lot right now.
Yep.
During the Land It program. Okay. And then also, there's no credit score requirement on that Land It program.
Yeah.
So if you got bad credit, but you got the land there, folks, this is your opportunity right now to be able to take advantage of that and get into a home, because this Land It program, they'll probably extend it maybe through the end of the year.
Yeah.
I don't know. They haven't given us an end date yet for it, but I would probably suppose it'd be the end of the year. We also have our red tag sale that starts usually in the fourth quarter, and that's turning over all the 2024 models and bringing in the 2025 models. But letting you guys know that those are great programs along with I-10. What is an I-10 number? I-10 number is an immigrant temporary identification number. What that allows people to do is to come into the country, get an ID that they can use, and they can still purchase a house even if they don't have a social security number. So
absolutely,
if you fall in that category and you've been here and you're working and you've done well, and I'm not necessarily saying you have a bad credit score. You may not have any credit score at all, maybe a ghost. We have lenders that can work with you. A ghost is someone who has no credit at all.
Right.
It's hard to find any credit on it. So a lot of folks will come in and they won't take out a lot of debt. So if you don't have a lot of debt, but you don't have a credit score, we can still finance you.
Absolutely.
So come in and talk to us. We'll do I-10, and we'll also do some lower credit scores, some bruised credit. We can help you. We also have, and I want to pitch it real quick, Proline Credit Services. that we work with, and she can help you. Mickey is fantastic. She can
Yep.
help you get your credit scores up. Even if you've got some valid stuff on your credit report that you say, well, I can't get this off. This is actually valid stuff. There's reasons, there's ways, there's possibilities, but you got to give us a chance and let her help you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Want to tell you, if you have not been here, let's say in the last 30 days, if you haven't been here in the last 30 days, you need to come down here because it is completely different. The homes are going to look different because we have different homes. We're decorating all of them. As a matter of fact, decorators here today, decorating some homes. We have a new house being set up right now as we're talking. So there are lots of things going on here at the dealership that are different, and the different programs that are going on. Always something new and exciting going on. So be a part of it. Don't forget, we've got our sales manager extraordinaire, Benton Weed. He's out fishing right now.
Panama.
It's in Panama.
He sent me pictures on Facebook, and them fish.
That's rude.
They're not this big.
No, it's this big.
It's big.
Yeah, I'll tell his fish story. It's huge, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's just not right. Leaving me here and him go down there and get the fish. And then, of course, we got Jason Hollis. We got myself. And then we have Raul Zwazwa. He habla de Espanol. So does Carl. So we can talk to anybody. If you talk Swahili, I think Jason has a fluent background in Swahili.
Well, he's got that,
or Pig Latin.
Call that Babel thing. He'll learn that language. If you want to come in, you speak a different
He's
language.
always,
He
he is always babbling. I mean, always. So y'all come in and see us. We're friendly staff. We're going to take care of you. Also, if you mention that you saw this podcast, you will receive a very, very special gift.
Okay,
That is correct.
You have to come ask.
You got to come
all
ask.
you got to do is come and say, hey, guys, we saw you on the podcast.
Yeah.
We want to buy a home.
Yeah.
And if you buy that home, then you will receive a special gift.
You will receive a special
Very
gift.
nice gift.
Special
Very
gift.
nice gift.
Real quickly, who's going to win the NFC East? I got to prep. I've got another podcast to do.
Ooh, okay, I'm going to upset some people, okay? And
Who's gonna win the NFC?
I'm going to give a prediction out here, okay?
I know who you're going to go. You're going to go with Filthy,
Oh, man,
aren't you?
I hate to say
Aren't
it.
you?
I just don't think we got better this year, Dallas Cowboys.
You gonna go?
I'm a
you gonna go
die-hard
Filthy.
Dallas fan, so you get my prediction.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys.
Okay. Dallas Cowboys. He's saying Dallas Cowboys. I will give you a precursor to my prediction here. I don't have the Philadelphia Eagles winning the division. As a matter of fact, I don't even have them in the top two.
Wow.
So I'll just say that. I'm not going to give anything else away. If you want to see, you can tune in to the sports scene tonight on YouTube or Facebook.
Hey, the sports scene with the Wood Brothers.
Yes.
Sports scene with the Wood Brothers. Look it up on YouTube, guys.
Yep. They'll do it.
Exciting.
It's going to be fun. We're getting ready. I mean, this is really the time of the year. And it's also the time of the year to save some money on a new home, get these programs that we're talking about, and get started today. You're going to regret not getting started today, because that 90 days could push out to 120 days. The market, because of the way the market's been set up, it is completely different from any other year that I've been in the business. I've been in the business for over 20-something years. And Carl, this is different. Usually we have our hot period usually from about March to about August.
Nope.
Okay. This year, no, it's just now warming up, and people still need homes, and you still want to lower those utility costs. You want to lower your home cost. If you want to do that, the most affordable housing option is what, Carl? And it's manufactured housing, and especially the Burleson Difference. We're going to take good care of you right here.
So, hey, folks, remember Dumb and Dumber. What do they say? What do they say in Dumb and Dumber?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
There's a good chance if you come by and visit with us.
See, everybody's
you can buy
calling.
a home today at the lowest price, with the best terms. But you got to come see us on good weather Saturdays, and good weather means even a hot Saturday. Open house.
Yes.
So come see us. Ben will be back. If you catch any fish, he'll have fish stories to tell.
He might even grill some out here for us.
Well, might even grill some fish. Boy, I tell you what, he might.
Boy, Benton's great on that grill. Folks, it's been fun. If you have any questions, or if you have a suggestion or any kind of comments, please go ahead and do that. We do look at this every day to make sure that we are covering everything that the consumer, or who we do this podcast for, is being answered. So you can do that at any time. And until next week, God bless, and we'll see you down the road.